Today is Friday, December 12th, and it is about 1:50 in the afternoon. And Organovo is a 3D printing company, and this sector has been really beat up over the last, about a year or so. And Organovo is kind of a combo between a 3D printing company and a biotech company. They don't make any money, but they've got a product, 3D liver tissues that companies and researching organizations around the world will buy from them in order to be able to conduct tests for liver transplants, drug tests, things like that. And so they've been working on this technology, and they had a favorable call yesterday, and the stock is up 15% today. It's up 84 cents. The stock is now at $6.34. And you can see the weekly chart. Now, we've drawn a trend line on this, and you can see it's a pretty decent trend line, and it looks to be about ready to break through that upper trend line. But more importantly for us is this red line right here, this 10-week moving average. And this 10-week moving average is indicative of the institutions getting back in. You can see that volume is starting to creep in right in here. And you can also see that it's nowhere near the volume that ran this stock up in the first place. But this thing could have a very long-term run up again if things turn out positively. If they start to sell this liver tissue in Europe, they're not allowed to use actual live person liver tissue. They have to buy it from a company like Organovo, and that would bode very well for them. And so the company's been saying all year long that it's going to be this year they're going to put something out. And it looks like they've got some contracts with Yale Research and some other companies and institutions to start doing research on it. Anyway, let's look at the chart. So you'll see this thing had a severe downdraft right in here, and then it had another just not so severe downdraft, but still a downdraft nonetheless, from 9 down to the low 5s. And now you can see it's starting to go up, and it corrected, and it just made a double bottom. So you see there's a bottom here, and this bottom's just a little tiny bit below it, which is the final shakeout of some of these previous sellers. A lot of selling in here because there was a lot of buying in here. And so I think most of the selling is out, as you can see from that. This was buying, there's a huge amount of selling, and then you can see that's gone down since then. And when that selling goes down and the volume goes down, that means there's a whole new set of buyers that can come in if there's some good news. So let's take a look at the daily, because today we've had an enormous day on this stock, and you can still see that even an enormous day on this stock doesn't mean that we have a huge amount of, let's see what we got here. There we go. So you can see now that there is some significant volume. It's not a huge amount of volume compared to this, but it's some significant volume coming back into the stock. So yesterday it had some. It made a low bottom to take people out. It's below that price right there. And now this stock wants to go a little bit higher, and it's broken above the 10-week, 50-day moving average as well. You got the parabolic SAR moving up, and the Genius indicator just went positive for the first time in a long time. And so Organovo could be making a move. Now, it is early in the move. It is early. So we want to caution you that if you're going to get into Organovo, you put in a tight stop probably on the other side of this 10-week moving average at, say, $6.20 or $6 even, something like that, so that you don't lose too much if it doesn't go your way. But we think that now these volume moving averages are starting to levelize, and if we get some more good news out of Organovo, this thing